Hello everybody, I'm Brainy Diode, and I am back with another episode of A Hat in Time. Last time, we explored the Twilight Bell up in Alpine Skyline, and this time we will be heading back there to explore the Windmill, which is the last area there that we haven't gone through yet. But first, we are going to be heading over to our bedroom to talk with the Snatcher. Here he is.
Nice place you got here, kiddo. What's up? Still alive and well, I see. What a shame. How about we fix that with a little deal? Tell you what, you do some fresh new contracts for me, and I'll reward you handsomely. If you survive, that is. I've got this little map for you. You'll notice I've marked just one contract on it for now. You'll have to complete it before you unlock the rest. Checks and balances, you know. And be careful, kid. These aren't your average everyday contracts. These are advanced contracts. We wouldn't want you to die on the job, right?
Alright, so those are some sort of challenge modes. It's challenges, you can call them challenges, I guess. Those are some challenges that we can do. Doing challenges mostly unlocks more challenges. It unlocks some other stuff, but I don't remember off the top of my head what the other things that they unlock are. Alright, we're getting these levels checked off. There's a time rift. Alright. So the time rift appears to be right next to the green target. We'll see if we get around to doing the time rift. I don't know if I'll get around to doing it for this one, but we'll see. Anyway, I have not yet decided if I'm going to do any of the challenges. I'll just say right now, the challenges can get pretty darn tough, and I am quite bad at them, and, you know, I just really don't feel like embarrassing myself that much. The challenges really aren't my favorite part of the game, I'll just be honest. So I don't tend to do them that much. I've never actually gone through and done all of the challenges before, so I wouldn't... Alright, I wouldn't really know what to expect for a lot of the later challenges. Something I will mention is that the challenges are actually something that was added in the first DLC pack, which is called Seal the Deal. The deal part of that title refers to those challenges, whereas seal... Okay, that's interesting. Whereas seal refers to the Arctic Cruise chapter, which was added in that DLC. Something that's kind of weird is that... so the second DLC chapter... was, I believe, the only thing in the, not the only thing, but the only non-cosmetic thing in the second, DLC pack. That DLC chapter is called Yakuza Metro. I don't believe I actually mentioned that yet. So the Yakuza Metro was the only, non-cosmetic thing added in the second DLC pack, but it actually unlocks using less timepieces than than Arctic Cruise, which was added in the first DLC pack, which is just kind of strange to me that the second DLC pack's new oh, come on, really? The second DLC pack's new chapter is easier to unlock than the first. I think I'm going to stop going for that yarn now. It's not going well. So we've actually already unlocked Yakuza Metro. I believe it was... how many timepieces do we have? We have 29 total. I believe it was somewhere around 25-ish.
Careful! Some of these bridges are old!
I believe it was somewhere around 25-ish where we unlocked Yakuza Metro, and I believe that Arctic Cruise unlocks at 32, I think. So once we finish, assuming we don't do that time rift, we will have 31 timepieces upon finishing Alpine Skyline. So I am going to go ahead and do Yakuza Metro before doing Arctic Cruise when we eventually get to that point, which is really not too far off now, if we're being honest. So bear that in mind. I am aware that I'm doing the level added in the second DLC pack before doing the level added in the first DLC pack, and I believe that may have been what the developers intended due to weird timepiece requirements to unlock the... I'm sorry, my train of thought is just not with me today. I'm very tired right now. I apologize. Due to the timepiece requirements for unlocking the 2 DLC chapters, it seems to me that the developers may have actually intended for the second DLC pack to be done first, which just seems really bizarre to me, but you know, whatever. Moral of the story is, don't be surprised. If you've played the game before on your own, don't be surprised when I do Yakuza Metro before doing Arctic Cruise. That is what I intend to do. That is not a mistake. There is a reason that I'm doing it. Yes. So, now that it has taken me entirely too long to explain those thoughts, I will have to remember that you have to hold down the X button when riding on that windmill. Also, I believe that you get hurt if you touch those... Where does this send me? This is going to send me way back. Yes, it is.
This one leads to a horn. You can just...
Okay. Do I need the time stop hat for this? I probably will. This is a secret area, I think.
Take care, kid.
I don't really care what you have to say. But we are very close to the end of Alpine Skyline, actually. We just have this one more level and then the finale. This is actually only my my second... Oh, right. There are bandit cats that can steal your pawns. And there are some bandit cats that can steal your hats, and they're really obnoxious to deal with. But as I was saying... Hi! Speak of the devil, and they shall appear. But yeah, this is actually only my second recording session of Alpine Skyline. So for how much I talk about not liking it very much, at least it's over with quickly. What? Okay. I honestly don't remember if that was required or if it was a secret. I guess we'll find out. Because it seems like it's a secret, but I don't remember, like I just said. Okay. Now let's leave Curly Horn Trail and head back to where we were. Yeah, it's looking like that actually was required, so good on us. But then, what is going on over there? Okay, I thought that touching those spore things would hurt you, but apparently it does not, so that's good. Can we reach... we can't quite reach that without the Dweller Mask. We probably could, but I'm not going to try. But it's simple enough to get up there, so since we were down there already, let's go ahead and grab whatever's here. It is some time stop yarn. How much yarn do we have now? Not quite enough for a new hat, it looks like. Yes. We are 11 yarn short. The time stop hat takes a lot of yarn to knit. The 2 DLC packs don't introduce any new hats. So because of that, they don't have any new yarn. So all of the yarn in the game is in one of the first 5... Does Chapter 5 have any yarn? Yeah. It's in one of the first 4 or 5 chapters. All of the yarn in the game, so... We're far enough into Chapter 4 that I think it's safe to say we're not going to be getting the time stop hat. I apologize if that disappoints you guys. I hope that it's been clear from my Nier Automata Let's Play and what I've done of this series so far that going for 100% isn't necessarily something that I'm too concerned about in these series. I just, you know, play what I want to play and call it good. Not necessarily in every game, but there are a lot of games where going for 100% just kind of feels like a chore. And if I am not having fun with a game anymore, I'm not going to want to play it anymore. And making series like this is just going to turn into a chore. And I don't want making series like this to turn into a chore, because this is kind of fun. I just enjoy having the chance to share my impressions on games with people, and just being able to you know, have an excuse to just kind of talk along and share my reactions to stuff as I'm playing. I know a lot of that there's not a very big audience from my videos, but you know, the few of you that do watch, just know that I really appreciate the chance that you're giving me. And honestly, I totally lost my train of thought there. I don't really have any intention of trying to... What? Oh, right, if you fall, you get spawned back where you were. Which is kind of nice, but also means that you lose hearts. But thankfully, there are some other hearts that you can grab to lessen the negative impact of losing them. Now, if I can actually stand on one of these platforms, thank you. So, I think I mentioned at one point that the Windmill definitely feels like the most just straight platforming heavy segment in Alpine Skyline, and arguably in the entire game. I don't know about you guys, but to me, this area just feels like something straight out of a Mario game. Anyway, something I was saying a while back and got completely sidetracked is that I don't... Even though I've kind of been complaining a little bit about not having many viewers, I'll be honest, like, trying to go through a bunch of effort is to like try to grow my channel and such isn't something I really see myself doing. Okay, I can come down here and grab this yarn. I say that we're not going to go out of our way to try to get the time stop hat, and then I come down and get a bunch of new yarn. Because I'm a hypocrite, I guess. Anyway, this channel is and has always been, and I suspect always will be, first and foremost for me. It's just an opportunity to, you know, play games and talk about games, which are two things that I really like to do. So if people watch my videos, cool. If they just go out into the world and nobody really cares, I mean, less cool, but, you know, hey, at least I made something, and nobody can take that away from me. All of which is to say, I don't really mind that my channel is small. It's just some dumb, like, not even professional by YouTube standards, a little thing that I like to do, and that's all I can see it being. I can't really see myself ever getting into, like, the entertainment business as a serious career. As much as I enjoy, like, doing creative writing projects and stuff like that, I think those kinds of things will always be more of a hobby than anything to me. Because I don't honestly have the patience to go into, like, large creative pursuits. And I also do not have the fortitude of spirit necessary to take a lot of bad faith criticism and just kind of brush it off. Which I think are two things that are very, very necessary if you're going into entertainment as a career. I totally missed that jump. Because, let's be real here, this is the internet. What on earth just... Oh. How did that hit me? Alright. Whatever. Because let's be real here, this is the internet. There are a lot of people who are going to be doing criticism in bad faith, and that's just something I don't want to have to deal with a lot of the time. And I'm back here. Let's not get murdered by a guy we can't even see this time, please. Alright. Everything's fine. Everything is 100% okay. So, now you've got my long, drawn-out explanation of why I'm doing the second DLC chapter before my first, or before the first. Now you've got my long, drawn-out explanation of why I don't want to turn YouTube into a career. And why I'm more or less... I mean, to be honest, it would be kind of nice if I had, like, a few more people watching my videos. Like, when I do a special occasion video, like the short film I made with a friend of mine a few months ago, or like my So I Just Watched series, those get some more views, and that's cool. I wish series like this weren't getting like 1 or 2 views per episode. That's a little bit discouraging. But, you know, like I said, this is a channel for me. It's a series for me. I'm doing it for myself. So I can't really blame people for not being as excited for something that I'm doing for myself as I am. This is taking longer than I expected. I have already run out of things to talk about once, and it appears I am done so again. I really need to get back in the habit of, like, thinking of things to talk about before I start recording episodes, so I don't just have, like, long, drawn-out pauses of just not saying anything of substance. I feel like my commentary has not been on par the past few episodes, so I very much apologize if you, the one person who also watches this series, have felt the same thing. This is a tad bit harder than I remembered. Why did it spawn me in that position? That's just a weird position to get spawned in. But we should be quite nearly at the top now. There we go. I have to remember how to get further up from here. It might actually be on the... Oh, no, it's right here. There we go. Alright, and there's the timepiece. Now it's just a matter of getting over there. Was I actually supposed to go the other way? I can't really tell. Oh no, it looks like I can get over it from here. Okay, cool. Yeah, that little porthole is blocked off, so I couldn't have gone through the other way anyway. I've cleared the windmill. Cool, cool. Uh-oh. Excuse me. So, with that, we have triggered the finale of Alpine Skyline. So, that is what I'm going to be doing next time. So, next time on A Hat in Time, we will be venturing around Alpine Skyline one more time to try to rid it of this terrible flower infection. I will see you then.